So, I just discovered a dark secret in Rick and Morty. Prepare to have your mind blown. In the Season 4 episode Claw and Hoarder, Special Victims Unit, we are introduced to a nameless talking cat who accompanies Jerry for the B-plot of the episode. And at the end of the episode, it is revealed that the cat has done something horrific. For the longest time, fans and news outlets speculated on what it could be. Even MatPat at Game Theory made a surprisingly uncomfortable episode on the topic. But I'm here today to say that MatPat was wrong, and I know what actually happened. Be warned, what I'm about to tell you is shocking. But wait, before we get started, I have to let you know that the subscribe button is haunted and should be avoided at all costs. All tangents aside, let's begin. In all the other videos I've seen on this topic, people tend to start their quest for answers on Jerry's background and any established lore in the series. But what if I told you they're looking in the wrong place? Well, sort of. Our answer lies not with Jerry, but with his voice actor, Chris Parnell. You see, while working on Season 3 and 4 of Rick and Morty, Parnell was also working on a little show for Netflix called Love, Death and Robots, where in the first episode of 3 Robots, he voices a talking cat, and it's hinted at that the cats had done something evil. Okay, so we figured out what the cat is a reference to. But what did the cat do? Well, let's look back into the episode in question. When Jerry is reviewing the footage of the cat's crimes, we hear the sounds of screaming, followed by the sounds of crying babies, implying that a great act of violence was committed on both children and adults. This act of aggression is backed up further by an interview Parnell did with Digital Spy, where he notes that the cat may have murdered millions of people. Now, this is usually the part of the video where the YouTuber would tell you to like and subscribe, and to watch another video, but we are not done yet, not even close. Well, over 2 years later, we get a follow-up episode of Love, Death and Robots featuring the 3 robots. And boy, does it give us a much clearer, darker picture. In this new episode, it's explained that the rich humans had built a launch base and a series of rockets to escape the apocalypse. Surrounding the base, however, is a large series of mounted flamethrower turrets and barbed wire fences, all of which had the intended use to keep the poor people out. But as a twist at the end of the episode, it's revealed that none of the rich humans made it out. The talking cats got to the base first and left no survivors. So, that got kinda dark. It's almost poetic in a way, though. The rich get eliminated by their own creations, using their own weapons. Anyways, I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments about this. People are gonna start typing things like, "But Rick is desensitized to death," or "He wouldn't be horrified," or "Rick would be happy that a bunch of rich a-holes died." But that's not the point. There is one thing that even Rick can't handle: the death of human children. After his original daughter was brutally murdered in front of him, it's likely that the sight of thousands, if not millions of children being incinerated, would trigger him. So, that's my hypothesis. Did you like it? Let me know in the comments. Also, it's important to note that there could also be an additional factor that I won't discuss in great detail due to the nature of the subject. In MatPat's video, he brings up the fact that Jerry mentions that he's horrified that he let the cat into his house, where he keeps photos of his parents. Jerry is known to be very uncomfortable with the sexual nature of his parents, meaning that there may also be an implied sexual deviance to the crimes the cat committed. In the Digital Spy interview, Chris Parnell mentions that there may also be horrible sexual acts. So, yeah, there's that. But anyways, I totally forgot to write an outro to this video, so here's some footage of me drawing a cartoon character. Have a good day, and remember to buy gold.